Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And I have a
Wait,
question
how do I stop
for you.
streaming, cuz?
What's better than two 20mm rifles? Well, that would be three 20. I think three. I've lost count at this point. Anyways, let me introduce you to my newest financial blunder. This is an Onzio bolt-action suppressed 20mm sniper rifle. So my vehicle was not large enough to haul out all of my 20mm rifles to compare this to today, but if you would like...
The thing's about to rape whatever's in front of it.
Ah, power stroke.
Sexy. That's a diesel. I don't know. That's a Ford, right?
Yeah. Look at this shotgun, Dylan.
First shot of the day.
That's called a punch gun.
Fury here is loaded up with a new projectile that we've never used on the channel. We have Marble Shot. It is full of marbles with a 1/4 pound of powder. And now we're going to see what happens if an armored car was attacked by marbles. Okay.
This nigga's about to die.
Let's lose my marbles.
Oh, he's back there.
Yeah, he don't go near that shotgun. Damn. That thing, you remember that 4-bore that had 200 pounds of felt torque?
Mm-hmm.
That has 800.
Yeah.
That would literally put you on your ass. That will make you do a fucking backflip. Bruh, oh my god. Dude, the first time, Timmy shot a 12 gauge, this dude fell down a whole ass hill. Hold up.
My grandpa's got an old 12. Like, it's a like a really old ass 12. And that is the hardest gun I've ever shot.
Really? A 12 gauge?
It has an old wood. It's an old wood stock. So you feel every little bit of that kick.
You can feel every little bit. Well, I mean, this one didn't have a cushion either. It was a rubber cushion. It don't do much for you, but...
My rubber cushion does so much on my ARs are a lot different. ARs, you'll barely feel anything.
ARs don't have anything. The thing about ARs is they have a lot of barrel kick.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, we had a shotgun. Timmy was like, I don't know, maybe 11. And he had a 12 gauge. It was raining outside and stuff. The rain didn't help. He didn't fall because of the rain. He fell because he was holding it wrong. So he had it dead ass on his shoulder. Like, you're supposed to do that, right? But, like, I don't know how to explain it, but he was holding it fucking all sort of weird. He shot that bitch. He threw the shotgun and slipped down the hill.
That's great.
And then I did not want to shoot it afterwards. It's like, I'm not shooting that fucking thing.
This nigga made a whole contraption.
So what punt guns are is imagine they're like -5 gauge shotguns, okay? So here, I'll let him explain it. Bro, what is he doing?
He's going cut.
You know what? You win, buddy. I am tired of dealing with you. It's been over 10 years now, and I can't get rid of you, so...
Nick. Bruh.
This game...
Ninja God.
You're not ready.
And over the last few weeks, I've been moving my entire range
Bro, I don't care.
Our new gun range. I am super excited about it. So today, we are going to christen this new gun range properly with the punt gun. I know most of you know what this punt gun is, but for those of you who do not know, a quick little rundown is this thing has a 6-foot barrel, is 9 foot overall in length, weighs 150 pounds,
150
has a
fucking
bore
pounds.
diameter of 1.68 inches, fires a 1 pound projectile, and
this bitch fires a 1 pound bullet.
Is producing 800 pounds of felt recoil. Basically, she be kicking.
Yeah, I'm
so
good,
at
Kyle.
this point, I have shot quite a few things
Hey,
with
guys.
the punt gun, but today we have something very special.
You got 8 videos.
Today, I have an armor. Today, I present to you the biggest, most ridiculous gun in the world, Fury, the punt gun. The bore of this thing is 1.68 inches in diameter, and for some reference, this is a golf ball. The barrel is 6 foot long and has
How'd you
an
get that out,
overall
though?
length of 9 feet. We're talking 23,000 pellets. It will also fire this 1 pound lead ball. This thing produces upwards of 800 pounds of recoil. All right, here we go.
Make it how to work.
He also has like four
What's up,
20
everybody? My name
millimeters,
is Scott, and
at
you're
least
watching
20,
Kentucky Ballistics.
50
And here at
BMGs.
Kentucky Ballistics, I am dedicated
50
to
BMGs are
bringing
like
you
$5,000 a
the
piece.
biggest, most ridiculous guns in the entire world.
If you get the cheap
and
ones,
today,
yeah.
I present to you the
Those are the ones
biggest,
I've seen.
most ridiculous gun in the
They
world.
had
cheap
a-
ones.
Fury,
they had a
the
scar
punt gun.
at this
so
gun
what
show I went
is
to.
a punt gun? Well, a punt is
And
what
it
they
was
used to call a
$3,000.
little John
It was
boat,
fully built
and
scar.
this is a
Laser.
punt gun. They used to attach
But
these to
Gen
boats
308
to do
is sexy.
commercial duck hunting. This thing is capable of firing over a pound of shot or a 1 pound lead
I don't want to be
ball.
in front of
The
that
bore
thing.
of this thing is 1.68 inches in diameter, and for some reference, this is a golf ball. The barrel is 6 foot long and has an overall length of 9 feet. And this thing weighs in at a hefty 150 pounds. This is a 12 gauge shotgun shell loaded with double-aught buck. It has 9 pellets in there. Fury here is capable of throwing 140 pellets at once. When it comes to number 12 shot, we're talking 23,000 pellets. Or as I mentioned, it will also fire this 1 pound lead ball, and here it is compared to a shotgun shell. So you may be asking yourself, how would someone possibly shoot a gun so large? This thing produces upwards of 800 pounds of recoil. It would absolutely rip you in half. Except me,
bitch elephant
I
gun.
could totally shoot it. I'd eat the recoil for breakfast. But
I'd eat the recoil for breakfast.
So instead,
I did arms today. They said I did arms today. I'm a little tired.
I just pull this little string, bring it forward, and then when the gun goes off, it will slide backwards and absorb all of the recoil. If you're gonna have a giant gun, you're gonna have some giant targets. So today, I have several 55-gallon drums of water.
I know that shit's
We're gonna blast
That's
them.
at least a couple hundred pounds. It's at least a couple hundred pounds.
So what does a
Dude, that twine ain't gonna
quarter
do
pounder and
nothing
my
to
punt
Kyle.
gun have in common? Well, I have a quarter pounder in my belly, and Fury here is loaded up with a quarter pound of black powder, along with a 1 pound ball, which is also 7,000 grains, depending on who you ask.
7,000 grain bullets.
Grain?
It says 7,000 grain bullets.
55
That's about to go
gallons
to that
of water,
mountain and back,
which is
like, in 2 miles.
275 gallons. You are about to witness some extreme energy transfer.
What the fuck did you
Guys,
break with a 7,000 grain bullet? Everything.
Everything. I know this nigga's not trying to do this shit.
We are ready to rock and roll. Now all I have to do is just
I want to see him
pull
shoot
back
it, guys.
this giant hammer.
Yeah.
It's Dasher.
I eat the recoil
There's a
for
Vixen
breakfast,
in there
nigga.
somewhere. I know there is. Alexa?
Life gets busy, and eating out just to save time gets expensive. That's why I keep healthy choices.
You like
Super
you listen to
Seniors on
Shawn
hand at
Mendes.
all times.
Skip.
Okay, this is my first time shooting this
Why does this
thing,
dude have like
so,
8
for this,
trucks?
The first shot up, I'm gonna hide behind an engine block. You know, because reasons. Okay, here we go.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that shit's destroyed. You see how far it moved it back? It moved it back at least 8 inches. Wish all the smoke wasn't there, but that's just how far it goes.
Is this my fucking, like, what's wrong with my game? Hold up. Is that his shit that's doing it? That's not me.
Yeah.
I say, cause I'm at 2160, guys. 1440. It's okay. We'll stay at 1080.
Who doesn't say 1080? Look at that. The first 2 jugs got split in half.
Oh man,
The only reason they didn't go to the third, cause I guarantee it hit the ground.
look at all this. I wonder how many we made it through. 1, 2, 3. Looks like
It stopped at 3.
we stopped in number 3. It is probably inside that 55-gallon barrel. And let's inspect the gun here. It's looking pretty solid. I mean, I would expect nothing less. It weighs 150 pounds. Okay, back to the first jug.
Damn.
Look at this.
I told you
split.
it got split in half.
That is
Full of water.
absolutely insane. This
2?
plastic is super thick. Here's number 2. And it's also
Getting split
split
at the
pretty
back.
good. Number 3, and then over here, number 4 has a pretty big dent in it down there. That was an insane amount of energy. And if you're wondering just how much energy, we're looking at over 25,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. Also, if you're wondering where I am today, this is my second range. This will be my permanent range probably here in the next year, but today I thought we would break it in with a punt gun. It's right there.
Where is it?
You can see it perfectly.
It's not deformed at all.
Well,
It's just chilling right there, Cut.
look at that. That is
Never mind, it's deformed.
massive. Well, that was the 7,000 grain lead ball. Let's try out some other rounds. Are you enjoying this video?
No.
Well, make sure you don't miss out on any future punt gun action by hitting that subscribe button.
Do it.
Do it! Okay, so this time, Fury here is loaded up with number 12 shot. Those are tiny little pellets. In a 12 gauge, you're looking at
I'm gonna
about
do something.
1,500 pellets. Fury here will hold over 23,000 pellets. This should
It's
be
kind of crazy how 12 gauge holds the 1,500 pellets.
That holds 23,000, Cut.
I know, but like that looks like it can do it. But 12 gauge is a regular shotgun. That's kind of crazy.
That
looks
huh?
like- I think it would eat a 12 gauge for
breakfast.
breakfast, Cut.
That thing can shoot a 12. You can fit a 12 gauge inside the barrel of that.
Oh my gosh!
Dylan, think of the biggest gun you can think of right now. That's not a part of. That's not a part of a fucking boat or something.
Can't say army tank.
Oh, he is a tank. So, moving on.
Really biggest gun I can think of. The biggest caliber round ever is 20 mil.
He has 4 of them,
I know. He has.
and that's not the biggest caliber round. The 4 bore is bigger than the 20 mil. Well, like by width, I think it's bigger.
The fuck did you shoot it with?
Okay.
Cut is.
we were
He
supposed
moved
to
it
have
back
a
at
prayer,
least a foot.
But we were still kind of close.
Hold up. I wonder if he has a dummy. I want to see this on a dummy.
Some pellets here.
Zombie
already,
choice.
But it seems like
We're about to see what this will
With
do to a
Google Play
human, Dylan.
Games, you can play unlock.
This is. It's gonna rip the human apart.
Unlock
This
rewards
is
with
we're about to
Google
see
Play
what it'll
Points.
do to a human,
today
Dylan.
we have not
James,
one,
it's about to
not
turn into pink dust.
two, but 3 zombie torsos. And we're gonna blast them with Fury, the punt gun. This thing has a 6-foot barrel, is 9 feet long, and weighs 150 pounds. 50 BMG. Nom 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 nom. 4 bore. Nom 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 nom. I can even fit a 50 BMG muzzle brake down the end of the barrel. This thing could be producing 800
Bro just said,
pounds
"I'll
of
eat
recoil.
you, motherfucker."
This is a 1-pound ball, aka 7,000 grains.
That's fucking big at,
Here we go.
dude.
That is big. That's big.
You know how cool I felt when I got an AR-15?
Yeah, I felt the same. No, that is
Killing
all
my whole vibe.
Alexa, I don't know how you can't help.
It's killed my whole vibe. This dude has a fucking gun the
What's up,
size of a
everybody?
motorcycle.
My name is Scott, and you're watching
Alexa, what's
Kentucky
120
Ballistics,
divided
and
by
today
2?
is going to be a good
60?
day because we are filming with Fury, the punt gun.
Did
And
your
you should
dumbass
be
really just
very
ask that
No,
question?
excited because
320.
today I don't have
320.
one
Alexa, what's
or
320
two,
divided by
I have
60?
3
What?
zombie torsos. Today's video is going to be absolutely epic, and if you don't want to
Hold
miss
up.
out
What,
on
Daniel?
more epic content, you need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So if you live
Never.
under
I'll
a
be
rock
back.
and you have not seen
Bruh.
any of the previous videos with Fury the
What?
punt gun, let me
I'll
educate
I'll
you a
pause it
little
when
bit.
you try to
So
shoot
a
him.
long time ago, punt guns were used for commercial duck hunting. People would use these to take out entire flocks of ducks. They would attach them to a John boat, which was called a punt, so therefore you had
Okay,
a
James,
punt
I'll be back.
gun. Fury here is a modern day punt gun made out of modern day materials. It has a 6-foot barrel, is 9 feet overall in length, and weighs 150 pounds. Most people think that 50 BMG is a pretty big round, and it is if you're wanting to do some plinking or something. But Fury here has a bore diameter of 1.68 inches, and it just swallows a 50 BMG. Now, if we're talking actual large rifle rounds, this is a 4-bore. 50 BMG is a pretty big round, and it is overall in length and weighs 150 pounds. Most
Hello, Joel? Hello? Bruh. Hello?
People think that 50 BMG is a pretty big round, and it is if you're wanting to do some plinking or something. But Fury here has a bore diameter of 1.68 inches, and it just swallows a 50 BMG. Now, if we're talking actual large rifle rounds, this is a 4-bore. It is 1 inch in diameter and is 2,150 grains, and Fury just swallows it whole. I understand that it's kind of hard to fathom exactly how big Fury the punt gun is. So let me give you some reference. This is a Desert Tech HTI 50 BMG rifle. It is not a small rifle at all, but when I set it next to Fury, it looks like a 22 rifle. I mean, it's not even as big as Fury's stock and forend. I can even fit the entire muzzle brake of this 50 BMG inside Fury's barrel. And when it comes to recoil, Fury is going to be producing 800 pounds of felt recoil. That's the same weight as a full-grown grizzly bear. I could totally shoulder this thing if I wanted to. I'm the recoil king, but I kind of sneezed hard this morning, so I'm going to take it easy today. Thankfully, though, I have this handy-dandy recoil-absorbing sled. So after my first video with Fury, I asked you all what you would like to see me shoot most. And the #1 request was zombie torsos. And today we have 3 of these things. I have 2 from Ballistic Dummy Labs and 1 from Clear Ballistics. These have lifelike flesh and bones and organs and have been zombified with green blood.
Want to create your virtual girlfriend? AI with no boundaries might
I know
turn
this
all
dude
of your
might give me
ideas
a-
into a reality. Curious? Learn more about
They're
AI
reshaping
with
the
no
titty
boundaries
shot.
on the site.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one, to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch.
All right, it is time to get started. Fury here is loaded up with a pound of #8 shot and a quarter pound of powder. A 12-gauge shotgun holds 400 pellets. Fury has 7,500 pellets, and it's about to fling every single one of them at that poor zombie torso. Oh, one last thing to do. Just gotta pull back this hammer. All right, here we go. Oh!
Bong.
I'm pretty sure the zombie's pretty messed up. Let's go check him out. I didn't wear any ear protection that time. I was really kind of curious to what it sounded like without ear pro, and I have to say, I'm gonna put an ear pro next time. Let's look at Mr. Zombie. The whole table got knocked over. That's a good sign. Oh dear, okay. Oh. All right, well, let's roll him over. Get a good look at him. Oh, all right. Looks like we already took a pretty good chunk out of him. Look at all these little, like, pellets. They're all in him, all through here, through his shoulders. Oh. Man, he got messed up. Typically, birdshot isn't super lethal, but a whole pound of it out of a punt gun, I'm gonna say is
That was
pretty lethal.
birdshot?
Take one more look here. His ribs are completely gone. I mean, that is nuts. And he has pellets from down here all the way up through his shoulders. The only thing that didn't get hit was his face. Actually, no, he's got some. No, he did. He's got them right here in the side of his head and in his ears. The punt gun is just as rough on tables as I am. That table is trash, but thankfully, Sportsman's Guide is our table sponsor. I have another brand new table here, and I have a zombie torso made by Clear Ballistics. Birdshot was pretty brutal, but now we're gonna step it up to some 44 caliber buckshot. And Fury here is loaded up with 60 pellets. This should be pretty spectacular. That's probably gonna hit it a little high. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna put my earplug in this time. All right. We saw what this did.
He said
to a
this was
car.
buckshot,
Let's see
right?
what happens when we hit a zombie torso. Here we go.
Damn. Ooh, fuck. Oh.
Oh, we knocked that right off the table. I don't even think we hit the table. No. Well, now we got one. One hit right here, one hit right here. As you can see here on the table, we have some chunks. Oh, right here we have a, oh gosh.
Is that a liver?
We have a heart.
A heart.
It was a heart. As you can see here, we blew through the back for sure. We'll flip him over. Oh, wow. What a spread. Look at this. That was perfect. Yeah, that right there, that is picture perfect. I'm going to say that a punt gun loaded up with 60 pellets of quintuplet buck would be great zombie defense. Look at this. I'm telling you, every time I'm out here, these guys come around. So we've used birdshot and mega buckshot, and now we're going to use a mega slug. This is a 1-inch, 1-pound ball, aka 7,000 grains. I have a fresh zombie torso up front. Then we have the one that was hit with birdshot, and then the one that was hit with the mega buckshot. I am really curious to see if this 7,000 grain lead slug makes it through all three. And if it does, we have a lot of water to try and catch it. Okie dokie. Okay,
I think it's going all three.
here we go. 1-pound slug. Oh! Holy cow!
Yeah, I definitely went through all three. %100% went through all three. There's no doubt in my mind that it didn't go through all three. And I'm also going to say it went through 2 water. Bruh.
iPhone? Now you can play Unlocked on PC with Google Play Games.
I don't think we had enough water up there. No,
There's no way it went through all the water.
We definitely made it through all of them, I believe. Cool. Yeah, okay. So, number one, he's not looking too good. We literally had a perfect hit. Hit him square in the chest. And if you look back here, he has had his back completely blown out. Definitely going to need to see a chiropractor after that one. Zombie number 2, he's looking pretty rough. He already had his ribs blown out by the bird shot, and now he got hit right here, and yeah, he's completely destroyed. Oh gosh, yeah, he's falling apart. Then we hit number 3, and I believe we hit right there. Yeah, there's the large hole right there, and oh, we blew through the back again. You can see here all these little bits here and balloons. This zombie must have eaten a clown. And I think there's, yeah.
It went through all of them?
Yeah, I don't think we caught it.
What is he doing, bro?
So we still have a little bit of zombie torso left, and here at Kentucky Ballistics, we don't waste anything.
These hands weren't meant to create, they only destroy!
Not exactly a true statement, but anyways, we're not gonna let these zombies go to waste. So, this guy's still looking pretty fresh, at least his upper region. And this one here, well, the Ballistic Dummy Labs and Clear Ballistic Torso kind of did a Dragon Ball Z fusion, and now they have become one. We're going to be hitting these things with Swan Shot. This is basically droplets of lead. Swan Shot is pretty brutal, and we have an entire pound that we're going to send at these zombie torsos.
Oh no. That close?
Oh, yeah. Also, we're going to do it point blank. Okay, here we go. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Pop, pop, pop. Damn.
That's going to be a keeper. Let's go check this out. Look at that. Gone.
Burned his head off.
Smoking, and that's disgusting. That did so much damage that I had time to turn around after taking the photo and still see zombie debris just falling down. It looked like it was 30 feet in the air. It smells awful over here. Let's have a look. Well, here's a piece. We got his whole cap there. And oh, here's some. There's another. He looks like a cyclops. This may be the best Polaroid I've ever taken. I mean, absolutely perfect. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun. Let me know what you would like to see me blast with Fury the punt gun next. You can leave your answers in the comment section down below. If you did indeed enjoy today's video, do me a big favor and give it a like, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure and check me out on Kentucky Ballistics Breakdowns, Kentucky Customs, Kentucky Ballistics Shorts, Patreon, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Actually, it's called X now. Links to all those can be found in the description down below,
Customs.
along with a link to Kentucky Ballistics.
Hold up. Oh.
First up is a 1911 chambered in 4. This right here is a 7-bore blunderbuss. Hope we don't have a blunder. Here we go. We have some level 3A body armor. I'm loaded up with a 1,000 grain slug. Here we go.
Kentucky ballistic breakdowns.
The frontier, where you will be compelled into the...
W, I really appreciate you coming and checking the place out. Yeah. Happy to help. So I really want to fix this place up, but first, I need to take care of my rat problem, and you think you can take care of that for me? Oh yeah. I'm a rat master. Catch them all.
I'm a rat master.
This is what they like. That Jiffy peanut butter. Mmm.
That's not Jiffy though.
Mmm. Just toss that right out there. Oh yeah, we already got one out.
Or Jiffy.
Cover your ears.
What the fuck?
Ah! I missed him! Ah, he's sneaky! Ah, I missed him again! Well, you know, I probably should have used rat shot. I'm real sorry I got poop on everything. I'm not paying you. Yeah, I figured. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And today, we're going to have some fun with the world's biggest rat shot. So what is rat shot? Well, rat shot is a specialized ammunition that utilizes a bunch of little pellets instead of a single projectile. It basically turns your handgun or rifle into a short-range shotgun that is effective against pests such as rats. This is a 22 long rifle rat shot round. This would be the most common rat shot that you see, and this is what it's filled with, a bunch of tiny little pellets, and this thing holds about 36 grains of pellets. I'm not really sure how many that is, and I don't have time to count them. Rat shot comes in all kinds of different calibers, everything from 22 up to 45 ACP. But my question is, what happens if you encounter a rat of abnormal proportions? Something that's escaped from a lab, or maybe it's gotten into the trash at a hormone clinic. I don't think regular old rat shot is gonna cut it. Well, let me introduce you to one of the biggest safari rifles ever created. This is a double barrel 700 Nitro Express. It is 70 caliber and fires a 1,000 grain round. The 700 Nitro Express was created to take on the largest animals that dwelleth on the earth. So I thought it would be the perfect candidate for taking on the world's biggest pests. So let me introduce you to the world's biggest rat shot round. This is a 700 Nitro Express rat shot load. It has 1,000 grains of pellets and is moving at 1,200 feet per second. I am super excited to try these out and see what these rounds are capable of. So let's go get set up and get started.
I got a limo.
All right. Well, first things first, I want to see what kind of spread I'm getting with my 700 Nitro rat shot. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy cardboard today, so we're just going to use the side of my limo. Okay, first, I say we use 22 long rifle and some 22 rat shot, so we have something to compare to. I'm going to hit.
Does it break the window?
Door at the very back. Here we go. Oh! It actually did a little bit of damage, did a little more than I thought it would. Took the paint off there. Not bad. Now let's see what 700 Nitro does. Okay. 700 Nitro Express rat shot. First shot. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna say that 700 Nitro rat shot has quite the spread. So as you can see here, we are working with a lot more than 22 rat shot or just regular rat shot. We have a huge spread here. Now let's go set up a few things and see what it can do. What do you mean you can't get the mustard stains out of my underwear? Okay, I gotta go. Are you the new range hand? It's nice to meet you there, fella.
What did it say? Spam?
I don't put up with spam, and you don't have to either because today's sponsor is Aura. You know, there's companies out there called data brokers, and they make billions selling your information without your consent to marketers and scammers. But thankfully, there's companies out there like Aura. And Aura is an all-in-one digital security. And you may already have a digital security tool, but not having Aura is like locking your doors, but you got a busted window. With Aura, you're gonna get alerts if your personal information is found on the dark web, real-time fraud alerts for credit and banking, 24/7 monitoring to help keep your identity secure, a secure VPN, antivirus, password manager, and more, and US-based support. Available around the clock if something goes wrong. I was just watching a video on how to fix your car. I totally wasn't reading that off my phone. So how does it make you feel that these companies are making a fortune off of your data? I tell you, it makes me so mad.
In Albion, no matter where you go or what you do, your mount will accompany you on your journey. Perhaps you'll pick the ox, a merchant's best
I
friend.
pick an ox, guys.
But you can do something about it right now if you swing over to or.com/Kentucky or click my link in the description down below. You'll get 14 days free, and during that 14 days, you will find out where your information was exposed and sold. Again, a big thank you to Aura for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's go get back to it. Oh, yes! Yes! All right. Well, up first, we're going to take a shot at some apples. I'm going to shoot one with the 22 rat shot and then shoot the other with the 700 Nitro. Okay, up first is the 22 rat shot. Here we go.
Bro, that don't do
That was
anything.
cute. It actually did quite a bit of damage. I'm kind of impressed with that. We even managed to have a few pellets go out the back. Nobody like, ow, ow, ow! Now for the 700 Nitro rat shot.
Exploded. Damn.
Okay, I would say that was slightly more effective. So our next target is going to be a papaya. It is much bigger than an apple and a little bit thicker. So we're gonna start out with 22 long rifle and then we're gonna try out the 700 Nitro. 22 is first. Here we go. We got us a decent little spread, but we did not make it all the way through it. I guess maybe I just need to shoot it more. That 22 rat shot is actually a ton of fun because there's no recoil. I peppered this thing all over, but even with 8 rounds of 22 rat shot, I don't think it's gonna compare to what's about to happen with the 700 Nitro. Okay, I have a fresh papaya, and we have another round of 700 Nitro rat shot. Say bye-bye, papaya!
Bye-bye, papaya.
So I would say it is very apparent that the 700 Nitro rat shot is much more powerful than your average rat shot. But now we need to see how effective it would be against giant mutant rats. We're gonna start out with the 22 rat shot, and then we're gonna step it up to 700 nitro. Got 2 rounds of 22 rat shot. Here we go. We actually did quite a bit of damage to the little guy. You can see all those little pellets inside him, but they didn't make it very deep. So as you can see, 22 rat shot is pretty underpowered. Okay, we have a fresh rodent, and now we're gonna see what happens when we hit it with 700 nitro rat shot. All right, here we go.
See, I'd probably use, like, if I had a rat infestation, I feel like a 9mm rat shot would do good. You know?
That rat went flying. Let's go see if we can find it. Ah, there's his little tail. Oh yeah. I would definitely say that 700 nitro rat shot is very, very effective. So I'm pretty impressed with this 700 nitro rat shot, but there is one problem. The 700 nitro is a big, bulky gun. What if I still have giant rats and I need maximum power, but I need something that's a little more compact that I can pack around? Well, I have here a 600 nitro pistol and some 600 nitro rat shot. So up next, I have a pineapple. And before we blast it with the 600 nitro rat shot, I say we hit it with some 9mm rat shot and see how effective that is. This is a Glock 19, and I have 1 round of 53 grain 9mm rat shot. Here we go. Wow, that was surprisingly effective. And it even cycled our slide. That is something that I really don't feel like you see very often, because rat shot typically doesn't blow the slide back hard enough to cycle it. And as you can see, we actually took a pretty good chunk out of that pineapple. I'm pretty curious now to see what 9mm rat shot does to a mutant rat. So now it's time for the 600 nitro pistol. I have 600 nitro rat shot, 660 grains to be exact. And you may notice that my muzzle brake is missing, and that's because I don't want to mess it up. Okay, let's see what happens. And let's go ahead and use one hand, shall we?
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock bigger screens and better controls.
Okay, check out, watch this while we listen.
I would say that that's still pretty effective, wouldn't you? So now we have another mutant rat, and before we hit it with 600 nitro express, we're gonna hit it with the 9mm rat shot, which honestly I think is gonna be pretty effective. All right.
Wait, this is that? Never mind, that's not what I want. Stop! Oh, what? I got poisoned. What? He one-shot me. What? These are all Halloween characters. Oh. That needs more. Yep. Okay. What? Oh, I'm thinking spray too. Where is it? Right there. I don't care. Hey, there's some on the table. Oh, it's perfectly full. What the? Tell them to call around and stuff before they buy. Check it, please. What'd you say? He don't install. He doesn't install. I don't know where. I don't know where he would get a discount. Okay, so that's cheeks. Okay, so I just got absolutely scammed. What? Get off my blanket. Go. Go. What the hell? What? She came back? Cheating? I love that for you. Stupid. I still have.
Chat. I know I've been gone for a while. Okay, it's okay. Chat, if I can go back on a memorial time and remind everyone. Wait.
Stinks, guys.
Now I hear people.
Guys, this guy stinks. This guy stinks, guys. Dude, this game looks so fucking weird.